Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the Apex Street Tour.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces back. This is your top 16 of round 5 of the Apex Street Tour. Whoever's got the stream up, can you please mute your mic? Muchas gracias, thank you very much, I appreciate you. Or mute the stream if you've got it up, I don't know. And I'm talking to the guys in the thing. Yeah, don't worry, anyway. I just want to say a huge thank you to our staff that always come in and help us in the lovely way they always do. We've got an absolute action-packed top 16. Hello, Biminic. Good to see you, pal. Good to see you. We've got an absolutely action-packed top 16 with previous rivalries re-engaging into warfare, as well as some new guys looking to state their name. A lot of the top 5 of, I think there's only one person in the top 5 drivers in the championship standings that's actually in top 16. So it is going to shake up the standings a lot this round. Birkin's cat keeps jumping onto his legs. That's funny. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver parade. We're going to be making our way through all of the drivers. This is Phoenix Boosted in his GT350R from Team Phoenix. Then you've got RPM Chaz, who lit up the board yesterday out of nowhere. No one expected him to do as well as he did. He come out and smashed it with a second place qualifying. You then have Jordan from Team Excellence, rookie coming into the season, but definitely far from a rookie. VDC driver from over on Assetto. He's looking to kill it. Rian Daly in the E92 Falcon Tires 150 damaged E92. It's on its Narni lid. Then you've got Addiction M157 in his Camaro SS. He's just going to throw angle at it, I can guarantee you. If you know anything about M157, he's just going to throw the angle. Then you've got Asphalt Dreamers, NATO, otherwise known as NRZ NATO, otherwise known as the leader of the Rock Hard fan club. And for everybody in the Rock Hard fan club, Rock Hard, baby! We then have Addiction RB26 looking to get his second championship this year in his RB26 350Z. We then have Skid Squad Salty looking like he's returning to some form after some disappointment from last round. 0 in qualifying, not qualifying for the top 16. He is back in on sticks this time though. He is on motion control because his wheel has died. So it'll be interesting to see how he does getting on with the motion controls. You then have Raptor from Team Excellence. This is Jordan's brother. But don't think just because he's brothers that he can't hang. He hangs, man. He's one of the smoothest controller guys I've ever seen. Then you've got Phoenix Aslan. We know Phoenix Aslan is killer. And he's looking to light up the board today and absolutely make sure that he wins. Phoenix Devil looking, he has M157 in top 16. Looking to get past top 16. Have a better round this time. He's been struggling a little bit this season, but he's been looking good in practice, so we'll see how he gets on. We then have G17, Jean-Luca, otherwise known as. He is a rookie joining the ranks from Team Nemesis, recently just joined Team Nemesis. It's going to be promising to see what he can come up with this round. And then we have Nemesis Octa, which is another new Nemesis guy. And they both, don't count them out, because at the end of the day, they're on Nemesis for a reason of some description, right? So, and then we have Dorishiro, who podiumed here last year in 16th, but he zeroed in qualifying. So that is your driver parade. If everybody can get off track now, that'd be great. And we'll get the first battle up. I'm just going to show you guys bracket and hope and pray it actually works. Oh, it worked! That never happens. I wasn't sure if it was going to work. It just worked straight away. That's so nice. So your first battle is Phoenix Boosted versus Dorishiro, which is an absolute mental battle off the jump. Don't worry about the rain. Don't worry about the rain. The rain's going to be fine. We are going to be skipping. Curdled Milk needs a 5-minute comp timeout because he's not going to be here. So we are going to be skipping that battle and loading M157 and Devil on track at the same time. So can we have Phoenix boosted and Dorishiro and M157 and Devil all on track at the same time, please? So just I'm going to reiterate this for the drivers so everybody knows. And then, is it Devil lead on that one? M157 leads first against Devil.
Oh, Milk is, yeah, I'm here, Casper.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
we'll make a spot. We'll make a spot for you. We'll make
on Octa and
yeah,
Chaz.
Yeah, if we can get Octa and Chaz to back out of the lobby temporarily. Jordan, thanks for the follow, pal. I haven't used motion full time since 2021. Damn. Okay, I think we're all ready to go, right? Yeah, we're ready to go. Let's get. Did I save the driver parade? You ever think to yourself, like you do things completely subconsciously that you don't realise you've probably done them? Keep me entertained, please. Red Dawn, we're going to do our best, pal. We are just loading your first battle of the day, which will be Phoenix boosted versus Dorishiro. Now, if you guys can just turn around off the start, that'd be great. You guys all know how to do that and stuff. And we're going to get everybody ready and raring to go. This is going to be fun. Rian driving our safety car. He is our dedicated safety car primarily for this event, other than when Curcuit Milk overtakes his place. And then we also have Dory Bambi as your lead line judge, or your lead primary judge. I am your second primary judge, and then we have Dorishiro as your fourth primary judge. And between me and Bambi, we will decide who wins between him and Boosted. So that's quite fun.
Yep.
Yeah. And it will be Boosted leading first. So let me just grab this card up so everybody can actually see what's happening. I haven't got the card up for some reason it's not loading. This is great when this works sometimes. I'm joking, of course. So it's Phoenix boosted versus Dorishiro in your first battle. I'm just struggling to find why this isn't turning on. Oh, there we go. So this is your first battle. Phoenix boosted, looking to get his first win. Dorishiro looking to get another. He's trying to chase down the championship that he's been hunting for a while. We'll see how they get on. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 4 lights and away we go. You got front position, I got rear. Alright, here we go.
Yep.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dorishiro out of the gate with boosted. As they make their way up to the first corner, Boosted flicks in nicely. Gets the car out into outside zone 1. Shiro transitions over behind him, gives him a little bit of room. Boosted hanging the touch and go a little bit longer than he needed to. Didn't really quite get that inside clip. Ends up missing a bit of touch and go 2, by the looks of it. Goes very aggressive into outer zone 2, and Shiro is right there with him, not giving him an inch of room across the line. Jesus! Lord Almighty. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. I want to look at specifically touch and go 1 to inside clip to touch and go 2. I just want to have a look at that real quick because that's a big point for me. Yeah, we got Phoenix boosted flicking in Dorishiro a little bit inside in the chase. Transition over. He gets nice. He just holds that touch and go really long. Does get the touch and go 2, just misses a bit off of inside clip. Bit of a wrong line through there in general. That's not backwards, is it?
No. I don't think it's backwards.
I think you'll find it is. It's the exact same angle that we zeroed in for yesterday. Is this past 90? Yeah. It is past 90. Yeah, K2, you are qualified, pal. You're just, you're later on.
Okay.
That's the same angle we zeroed in for yesterday. Same over angle. We'll look at it later, we'll triple check, but I will presume otherwise for now, but yeah, I mean that, if that's the difference, I mean I'm going to put it down. It didn't affect Shiro, so I'm not hating on it too much. Right, as soon as, what battle are you? I will find out for you 2 seconds. You are 4th battle, so don't worry, I don't need you right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Phoenix boosted in the chase. Shiro in the lead as they both go into the first outside zone. Shiro a little bit inside, boosted hanging back a little bit. This is good for boosted. Shiro doing well to get to that inside now as they make their way up the hill. Boosted diving in. This is a good chase run from Boosted and a good lead from Shiro. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here is your instant replay. Sorry, it took a little while, struggling to get it loaded. This is Shiro and Phoenix boosted. Shiro in the lead, Phoenix boosted in the chase. Shiro not doing as well in outside zone 1, but does well on the touch and go to get the inside clip. Doesn't get all the way out touch and go 2, and then flicks over for outside zone 2. Does well to get into outside zone 2. A little bit better from Shiro on outside zone 2, but generally a better chase from Boosted, and I believe we already have votes, is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, you want a 3, 2, 1?
Wait. Ooh, okay.
3, 2, 1, send it. And it is confirmed, it's Phoenix Boosted taking home the win here, as we then have M157 lining up with Phoenix Devil for the battle that has been happening over and over and over again. Let's just get this loaded for you guys. 2 seconds. Hang on. Struggling to get this loaded today. Not working. There we go. So this is your upcoming battle. Both looking for their first win. Addiction M157 currently leading the championship and currently has had Devil every time they have battled. Will he do it again? Will Devil finally get his comeback on M157? Let's find out. 4 lights will send them, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Phoenix Devil in the chase position. M157 in the lead. Here we go. M157 flicking in that big Camaro all the way into outside zone 1. Transitions over for the touch and go. Gets to the inside nicely. Devil giving him a little love tap as they make their way up. A little bit shaky from Devil here, but doing well nonetheless. As Devil, oh my lord, M157 did a me! He did a me! Oh no! Devil has finally got an advantage. This is a big advantage. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. M157 having a critical error in the chase. or in the lead, sorry. Going into the last outside zone, touches the grass and just rotates the car too much. Can't get the car slowed down. That big Camaro having its issues. All Devil has to do now is a clean lead line. Yeah, he just touches the grass on the left side of the curb. Can't slow the car down. That's super unfortunate for him. As we go again, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of this battle. M157 in the chase now. 4 lights will release him. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. M157 in the chase. Phoenix Devil in the lead. He knows he has an advantage. Will he play safe or will he play aggressive? He goes very safe off the first initiation. Devil. M157 getting involved now. Yeah, I mean, this is not fun to watch. This is not fun to judge. Guys, come on. Here's your instant replay, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, kind of just looking at it, just getting a good understanding of what happened. Just before I commentated on what happened here, because, you know, gotta know. M157 in the chase. Devil going very inside off the first outside zone, not actually getting the outside zone. Misses a bit of the touch and go, gets the inside nicely. Gets touch and go too nicely, then transitions over, and then here's the critical moment for Devil. Right here, he is completely off throttle. There is no throttle input here from Devil, or the engine is just not lit up at all, and he just stalls on the outside with no momentum at all, leaving M157, who's on full brake, to hit him, and that is, and it shut down the car straight afterwards, basically, because, yeah, I mean that's how us judges see it. And we do have a vote, correct?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Do you want to 3, 2, 1, send it? And it is an OMT, so we'll be going one more time. Both basically zeroed in their leads because Devil zeroed the chase by, well, basically not allowing him to move anywhere when you should be on power in an outside zone. Mine stream throws. It's a one more time, Red Dawn. It's a one more time. We go one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Can we also have a couple of people leave the lobby? So can Octa and RPM Chaz please leave the lobby so we can have Curdled Milk in the lobby, please, and K2 Slazy, because those people are higher on the priority queue. We're going to be running M157 versus Devil after we run the battle between Skid Squad Salty and Curdled Milk. So we're just waiting for Skid Squad Salty and Curdled Milk to get on track, as well as M157 and Phoenix Devil. That is what our next load is going to be. Once I have this on screen for you guys. Give me
okay. Chaz, can you leave the...
Yeah, Chaz, can you leave the lobby quickly? Just temporarily. You can come back later, but I need curdled milk in the lobby. Muchas gracias, senor. So this is going to be the upcoming battle before the one more time. So you've got Skid Squad Salty versus Curdled Milk. Curdled Milk actually out-qualifying Skid Squad Salty here. So this is going to be interesting. Skid Squad Salty is going to be leading first. We're just waiting for Curdled Milk to join. He should be joining momentarily, as he is. Skid Squad Salty on motion control, which is going to be rather interesting. He hasn't used it since 2021. It's going to be interesting to see how he gets on. Curdled Milk should be getting on track momentarily. Make sure I save the replay. Right, Curdled Milk is on track. There we go. We can start. Awesome stuff. Oh, my headphones are really hard on my ears. My right ear is on fire, like absolutely on fire. Slazy says I have no training. Slazy, you will be fine, pal. It's all okay. You've only got a tough opponent to go up to. So we've got Skid Squad Salty versus Curdled Milk. They're going to get themselves down to the line. It will be Skid Squad Salty to lead first. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for a fantastic flavourful energy drink, don't forget to check out w.gg and make sure you use Apex Drift, all capital letters, at checkout to get yourself a nice 20% off. And if you're looking to get some new sim racing equipment, check out Track Racer and use code Apex Drift and you get yourself a nice 10% off. If I believe correctly. Could be more, I don't know. But I think generally it's 10%. So Curdled Milk's going to be following in Skid Squad Salty first. Skid Squad Salty using his special livery allowance, so he's running a slightly different looking car, but it is the same car, I can promise you. Skid Squad Salty actually looks quite smooth on motion, not gonna lie. As we get the drivers lined up to the line here. There we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights will release Skid Squad Salty and Curdled Milk. Here we go, ladies and gents. Alright, here we go. Curdled Milk in the chase. Skid Squad Salty getting a splinder off the initiation. Yo, Salty is on motion? Excuse me? Wow, you can be that smooth in motion. Oh wait, a little wobble. Wow, that GR86 is quick. Yeah, Jesus. Yo, motion control hits different if you're good with that. Jesus Christ on a motorbike. That was pretty landslidic. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. This is Curdled Milk we're on board with. My ear is actually really hurting. I don't know what is going on. It's like my headphones are just like out of fucking calibration in my ears. Salty, not with the most angle in the world, but bear in mind he's on motion. He's actually getting quite a bit, and I'll give him that. But Jesus Christ, the legs that GR86 has got. A little shaky into the last outside zone, but Curdled Milk is so inactive, it's not even funny. I mean, he's next to completely zero in the chase from inactivity. There's a big heavy deduction for him. Anyway, will Skid Squad Salty be able to sit behind Curdled Milk? Now that's the other question. You can tell that GR86 was wired up to the wazoo. Will it be able to sit behind? Let's find out. 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys not talk during a battle, please? Right, here we go. Curdled Milk doing well to get the lead. Oh. Curdled Milk completely off the road. And just to confirm this, we will just confirm this right away, because we don't even need to watch that instant replay on that. 3, 2, 1. It is Skid Squad Salty. Congratulations, you have gone through. He didn't need to finish the run out, but he did. So we've got Skid Squad Salty versus Phoenix Boosted in Type 8. Yeah, fun. Okay, that's going to be an interesting battle.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moving on to the next, the one more time, which is Addiction M1. Milk, I need you back in here, bro. Your safety car. Milk, I need you back in. You're a safety car. You forgot about this. Sorry, give me a second. Don't send. Hang on. Struggling to find things. Sorry. So, just for anybody that wasn't here earlier, this is your upcoming battle. This is Addiction M157 versus Phoenix Devil. 4 lights. This is the one more time. Here we go. For the one more time, winner shall be decided here. Curdled Milk, please rejoin the lobby at the end of this battle. Thank you very much. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. M157 flicks in the lead position. Outside zone 1, carries out a bit too much. Ends up going a little bit late onto touch and go, but does get the inside clip nicely and gets a little bit of a wobble on the touch and goes. He flicks over super aggressively into outer zone 2. Big angle from M157, and you can just see Devil is just woo, spicy. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. This is Phoenix Devil we are on board with. Did a fantastic job in the chase. Wait a minute. Hang on. Okay. Have you seen this initiation, Bam?
Yeah. You crossed the
Okay,
line.
No, he didn't cross the line. No, I was just making sure it wasn't 3 moves. It wasn't. Cool. It's like 2 and a bit. 2 and a bit. It's a 2 and a bit move. You kind of flicked it over to the right, quite aggressive, but it's not.
You're supposed to drive to the right, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, you preferably. He starts sliding to the right, doesn't he? Yeah. It's like he slides to the right and then flicks it hard to the left. It's like a 2.5 move.
1, 2.
It's like a 2.5 move. It's like a 2.5.
You can look at the
It's a
lead.
deduction,
He actually
right?
steers left before. He starts left, then flicks to the right, and then flicks back to the left.
Okay, so
Look
it's
at
a
it.
double initiation, so there is a deduction for that then. Cool. Good to know. Well, there was a deduction for it anyway, because it was like 2.5 move. But, like, full 3 move, there is still a heavy deduction for him there. We're just, you know, got to check things. A little bit of a straight in there from M157. Devil's doing a decent job in the lead. M157, big angle in the last outside zone. You can tell because Devil had to chuck a load of angle on not to hit him. So, yeah, there's a few moments there. M157 with a, you know, what we used to have as an absolute 0 is now a deduction, as most people found out in Lagos. But there is a deduction against M157. It's not over for M157. Devil, if he incompletes his lead, would put M157 in front on the score charts. But I think that's pretty much the only way it happens. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. M157. Phoenix Devil in the lead. Devil not getting outside zone 1. That's interesting. Transitioning over for the touch and go. M157 leaning on the door of that little RX-7 as they go up into the last outside zone. A little bit of contact. Oh, that's a little bit of leg contact, but you know, they get through it cleanly. That's all that matters. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. This is an absolute interesting one to judge, boys, because Devils took like a 20-point deduction for not getting the first outside zone at all. which is a massive deduction. There's a bit of contact from M157 in the chase and the last outside zone. Is Devil on power? To start with, probably not, when he probably should have been on a power a little earlier. But even still, M157 still has to give him a little bit of room. You know, like right here, he's just getting on power as M157 taps him. There's a bit of a lag contact with the second one, which is kind of annoying. And you can kind of tell. I have no idea what everybody's talking about in chat, because it's all French. I don't read French, guys. You guys should speak English in the chat so I can understand what you're saying. But we are just overlooking this. I'm looking at lead for lead and then chase for chase at the moment. So just let me evaluate this, because this, yeah, there's a little straight in there, but he gets the touch and go, which is another point, but then lose a couple of points because he's over, you know, and then it's big angle fucking here. Devil's a bit inside. Fuck, this might be a one more time. We're not meant to do two one more times.
I don't want to.
We're not meant to be doing two one more times. We're not meant to do two one more times, man. Why are people putting us in this situation? But this is the decider. This right here is where Devil should have won it. But he's not in the zone at all, and this is 20 points worth of score out of 100. This is massive to lose.
Contact on initiation on M157's lead. I think there was, right? Slide tap. There was a slide tap on initiation, correct?
Yeah, but that's
when M157 was.
M157 didn't cross the line, so I don't think. Let me have a look at the line. No, there's no tap. There's no tap. There's no contact there.
On lead, on his lead.
Oh, on his lead.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I'm pretty sure there was like contact.
Let me have a look. I'm looking.
No worries.
Have a look. Sorry, we're kind of, you know, judging now, so you gotta go wait for this. Sorry. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe a little baby nudge, but I don't think it was too much to be effective.
I don't think it was anything to affect. Okay, so I think I have my call.
Well, I'm gonna let you two vote between yous. And then if I have to vote as well, I will. But I have an opinion. And
I want to.
I mean, you've got a 20-point deduction versus a 10-point deduction versus a 5-point. Well, so you got a 20-point versus a. I'm just trying to count this all up. There is statistically a winner. There is a statistical winner here. But it's like 4 points, isn't it?
Okay.
No, I know Birkin. I know. Don't worry. You guys tell me as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Can I ask you, are you voting OMT?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, alright. So, let's go for it.
Alright, then I have to vote as well then. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. In a 3, in a 2, in a 1, send it! Yeah, no, I had OMT.
Okay.
So it goes one more time. We're not meant to be doing more than one more time, Paul. But if I have to split it, it goes double OMT.
Battling each other.
And the reason it goes OMT is because it's a 20-point freaking deduction.
If you would have hit it just a bit of the outside someone.
Yeah, if he just hit a bit of it, it was an instant win.
Yeah.
It was an instant win if he just hit a bit of it.
The very last bit of the outside.
If he just hit a bit of it, it was an instant win. So we go one more time again with these two. Jesus. I mean, if you just take the face deductibles, right? It just outside of everything, right? It's advantage M157, right? And then you add in the chase differential, right? In the first part of the course, that goes to Devil. Then you have the lead differential in the, like, in general, and that goes to M150. It's easier one more time. Like, it's a 4-point one more time, so it might as well be a 1 point.
Just a bunch of mistakes.
Yeah, just so many mistakes that add up, and it's just not worth arguing over who did what not. Right. Anyway, let's have K2 Slazy and Rianne Daly. Where is Curdled Milk? I need him as a safety car. Did he rejoin the lobby? I hope so. Hang on, let me just do this real quick. 2 seconds, people. Okay, right, cool. We've got a safety car. Thank you, NATO, for being a legend. Can we also have M157 and Devil back on track and we'll be going again? Just waiting for Devil to get back on track as well, and then we'll send it. But we have Rian versus Drifter Street K2 Slazy first. There will be a decider between these two at one point, I swear to God. I think it's better to
eventually.
Yeah, someone will crash soon.
Somewhere in the middle.
Someone will crash. Yeah, someone will crash soon, and it will be sorted, won't it? That's what'll happen. So we've got K2 Slazy leading first. That is what's happening right now. So K2 Slazy is going to be leading first in this battle against him and Rian Daly. So this is your upcoming battle. So K2 Slazy leading the charge first. We go one more time. We have to pick a winner between this, right? Like
yeah,
at this point,
we have only 2 one more time.
Well, we're meant to only do 1, and we're meant to pick a winner. We've done 2 before, though, so we'll do 2 again.
Yeah.
Because we broke the rules from me and Voodoo.
Too much already.
We broke the rule from me and Voodoo at one point on Interlaza, so I think we should do the same for M157.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, this is a grudge match between these two. If one of them just does a flawless run, they're pretty much going to win over the other. Like, it's real simple at this point. But we're going to be jumping on board with Rian Daly, who is going to be in the chase position with his Wiper Gang wipers flying around like a madman. As these guys all go and get themselves pulled up to the line momentarily. Alright, here we go. These guys are going to get lined up. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Is K2 Slazy like really far away? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. Forward.
There you go.
Thank you, Nito.
That took
Thank you,
so
Nito.
long.
Nice.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. There's next to no stream delay for NATO at all. Here we go. K2 Slazy gets out of the gate cleanly. Rian Daly in the chase. We are on board with. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rian Daly flicks in the chase position. K2 Slazy doing well so far. As he transitions over, there's a little bit of a slow rotation over, but does get that S15 up to speed as he transitions over for the last outside zone, sending it super inside to start with and then having a big slow up right at the end of the outside zone, or start of the outside zone. Not the intended way of doing it, ladies and gentlemen. How much power does that BMW have? I believe it has 595. I think. Don't quote me, could be wrong. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Is it more expensive to get zones in chase or staying close to the opponent? Both. Why does he have nitrous equipped then? I don't know. He's not using it. I don't think. He's not using NOS, is he? Rian? No, he's not using NOS. Yeah, he's not using it. I just checked. He probably was doing something in a time trial or something and just had it on for a time trial and turned it off for a bit of fun. It's my assumption, but he hasn't used it, so it doesn't matter. If he uses it, it's a problem, but... Right, come on guys, get up to the line, please. And we're going to be jumping on board with K2 Slazy in the chase position now as they switch roles and line up at the start line. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights will release my turn to lick that bump. I don't know. Now my turn to lick that bump. I see. Here we go. K2 Slazy with the anti-lag S15 stays really close to Rian, a little bit too close on the initiation to Rian. Rian does well for outside zone 1, gets part of the touch and go. Oh, K2 Slazy getting a little bit into the door, getting more into the... yeah, I mean, he's pushed Rian completely offline. Oh, that's unfortunate for K2 Slazy. And Rian, to be honest, didn't even need to finish the run out. Let's watch that on replay real quick. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. Rian Daly initiating correctly, thrown into out zone 1. A little late out of out zone 1, but does get the touch and go. And then, yeah, K2 Slazy just drives into the side of him and it just puts him offline and he can't finish out the rest of the section. So it will be K2 Slazy at fault for that incident. Do you guys all have votes?
Yep.
Oh, you already put it in. Right, yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. There you go. Congratulations, Rian Daly. You have moved on to the Great 8. And we go back to the one more time. One for the final time. Unless it's literally a double zero. If it's a double zero, we zero them both and then no one goes through. How about that? How about that?
I agree with that.
I agree. Completely.
Oh, yeah. Birkin, can you pull forward, pal? Forward. Forward.
Forward.
Forward.
Forward.
Stop.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For the second time, one more time, here we go. Phoenix Devil getting out of the gate now. M157. Better initiation from M157 than the last time as they go through outside zone 1. Not all the way deep in outside zone 1 from M157. Devil actually was doing well there too. Driving all the way up the hill as they flick into the last outside zone. Big flick from M157 in. Good job from Devil in the chase. Squeezing that front tyre all the way up to the door. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Just a little.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. This is Phoenix Devil in the chase position behind Addiction M157. Addiction M157 not making the same mistake he did before in his initiation. Doesn't get fully out to outside zone 1, misses a little bit off of it, but does get the touch and go nicely, gets the inside clip nicely. Devil is good in the chase position here. Giving him a little boop even just to say, don't worry pal, I didn't go anywhere. As they go into the last corner now, Phoenix Devil could be a little deeper into our zone 2 in the chase position, but nonetheless, nice and close, can never really complain. As these guys will go and get themselves lined up one more time. M157's actually going to have to put down quite a stellar chase, and Devil has to put down a really good lead. This is all to play for now, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 4 lights and away we go. Addiction M157 in the chase. Phoenix Devil in the lead. Here we go. Is Phoenix Devil finally going to get their redemption on Addiction M157? Or is Addiction M157 going to continue to deny Devil progress? Here we go. Flicking into the first corner. M157 giving a little bit of space to Devil. Transitioning over, having a little bit of a wobble. All Devil needs to do is do a last good corner. Here we go. This is where it all comes down to. Devil, massive angle. Has a bit of a straighten up. M157 in the pocket. Okay, they like making it hard for us. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the instant replay. And then we're going to go to discussion about this, to be honest, because we need to look at this detailedly. So you're going to have to wait a couple of minutes. We'll leave the replay loading screen on your screens. We're just going to look at this all in its entirety. There's a bit of a error from here, from M157. There was a bit of inside driving from both. We think there might be a winner, but we need to fully check everything to make sure everything's good. There's a bit of a straighten from Devil in the last outside zone. Uno memento, we will be back in a moment. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there has been a decision made. Sorry it took so long. I know it took like a good 5-6 minutes. That is, people are saying it's not a hard decision, but there's a couple of other things that have come into this. As a straight up battle, we all agree it's M157s, right? Correct? Ambi, yes. Sure.
Yep.
Okay. And the reason being is, Devil over rotated the car in the last corner, went backwards, and then have to basically completely straighten up the steering to actually, you know, keep the car on some angle, which is a big mistake from him. But then the worst thing, and this is what we spent so long looking at, is there was severe sandbagging off the line in Devil's lead run, where he basically was on 10-15% of throttle and waiting for M157 to wait for him, and then at which point he then full throttled and ran away from him off the line. And that is foul play, and we have specifically said in the past that you were expected to be getting up to, you know, not a minimum speed, but you know, you are meant to be accelerating consistently throughout the whole entire launch up to the line, or up until initiation. And we have comparables here, and I'm going to show you, just so none of you get this confused. M157 in the lead, 75 mile an hour. Devil in the lead, 65 mile an hour, I think is what we, 62, 63 mile an hour. And there was a good sort of 10 meters where M157 had to completely be off throttle waiting for Devil, because Devil was sitting on about 15 to 20% throttle, instead of being on at least majority throttle where he would be accelerating consistently. And in comparison to all of his other runs, he did not do this. It's only in that last run, and I will show you Devil later on, and we can discuss it later on if you wish to. But we do all have an agreement vote on this. But M157 won it flat out on the last corner from Devil zeroing from over angling, correct? We just wanted to discuss why we took so long. Because Devil did over rotate, did go past 90, and that is illegal. And it's quite a bit past 92, so that is a straight incomplete. But we were looking at everything. We wanted to make sure that we were 100% sure. Sorry it took a little while. Can we do a 3, 2, 1 confirm?
Yep.
Awesome. And yeah, Devil, I'm going to show you later. I'm going to talk to you later about it because I don't want to hold anybody up any longer. All right. But I'll show you later on because I've got the replay file, right? So I can show you exactly. Right, come on, everybody get off track. Let's go. That took too long. Sorry, that was you gave us the hardest judging thing in the world to judge, like genuinely, because we had to make so much.
I profoundly hope that you guys don't battle again, because that's so annoying to battle. I mean, to judge. Your battles are so close, and you have to nitpick stuff like that, unfortunately. Yeah,
I didn't even think anything of the run-up initially, up until we looked back at it, and that was the only time I even noticed it. That's the only time Bambi noticed it. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to the next battle, which is going to be Jordan versus G17. And we're also going to have Phoenix Aslan and NRZ NATO on track at the same time, please. Oh, look at that. Everybody's on track. And we got Cold and Milk a safety car. Yep. Nice. Good job, boys. But yeah, that's the hard part about judging, is you have to, you know, you have to be just critical, and it sucks sometimes, but it's just, yeah, it's criminal. You have to sit there and look at everything sometimes because, yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to appeal it later on and then be proved wrong, right? Like if it gets appealed later on and I'm wrong, fair enough, but it's not going to get me wrong because I can talk to him and show him why. But like if M157 lost that and he appealed, then he would have the right to appeal on that all day long. No, Nao, you were fine. Where you parked up was absolutely fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, your next battle is going to be Jordan versus G17. And Jordan is going to be leading first in his E92. against G17. It'll be interesting to see how G17 handles against that E92, because that E92 is very good. So we're going to be getting these guys up to the line momentarily. G17 in the chase, Jordan in the lead. Jordan does have a shake. I can guarantee you there's a half car allowance off the jump. We'll just call it here, there's a half car allowance, because I'm seeing a shake on him. So.
Yeah, it's a little shake.
Yeah, I don't know how, because he joined the lobby first, but like it took, I think he was 5th to actually fully loaded into the lobby. Because PS4 things. But this is as good as it's going to get for him, pretty much. I do that every time, Birkin. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. We have Jordan in the lead, G17 in the chase. Isn't Alpha all-wheel drive? Alpha's not all-wheel drive, it's front engine rear-wheel drive. What are you talking about? Jordan getting out of the gate well. G17 not paying attention at all. And it's going to be very inactive from G17 to start. Jordan doing a good lead from what I can see. He's quite far away. This is completely inactive in the chase, by the way. Straight around. Oh, Jordan has a little bit of a wobble, but nothing too major. Didn't he leave after 1 light? I think so. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen, your instant replay. Let's have a count on the lights here real quick, just to make sure that nothing's going on. That's
Oh yeah, the
One,
second.
2, 3, 4. He goes on the 4th light. He goes on the 4th light. That's perfectly fine. He didn't jump.
4, yeah.
He didn't jump. He didn't jump. He went on the 4th light. He went on the 4th light. He did not jump, people. The first 2 lights you didn't see. Look. Yeah, oh, never mind. There you go. Yeah, 4 lights just straight out of the gate, just full speed straight away. G17 not getting off the line at all by the looks of it. And, well, I mean, Jordan has just run away off the start. Yeah, I think he missed the count, yeah. But yeah, Jordan doing good in the lead. Had a little bit of a wobble, I think, in outside zone too, but nothing major. And that was about it, really. I mean, no, I had the screen up, didn't I? So no one see it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of this battle. We're going to be on board with Jordan. Jordan deciding to take the jump. G17 a little slow out of the gate, by the looks of it. Jordan has to give him the space. He does. G17 sends it in. He needs a good lead here. So far, not having a great time. Jordan in the chase, sticking behind G17 now as they go into the last outside zone. G17 hitting handbrake and foot brake at the same time, which is something we explicitly said not to do in the lead, and it will be pretty cold. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your instant replay, brought to you by W Energy. Jordan EXE in the chase, doing everything he had to do, not committing too much to G17, given that half car allowance, knowing he's shaking a little bit. And you know what, to be fair, I mean, did everything he needed to do, didn't straighten in the chase. G17 handbraked and foot braked, and that's why there was a big grab up of proximity very quickly. And that is a deduction against G17 in the lead as well. But I believe we already have votes. So as soon as the judges are ready, we'll do a 3, a 2, a 1, send it.
Ready.
And it will be Jordan moving forward into the Great 8. He will be battling who goes next. So if we can have Jordan off track, that would be fantastic. Jordan and G17 off track. G17 is knocked out. We've got Anazine NATO versus Aslan now. And it will be NATO to lead first. Aslan to chase first. So here is your upcoming bout. NATO in the lead, Aslan in the chase. We're going to be jumping on board with Aslan in the chase position. Here we go. In a 4, and a 3, and a 2. Send it. Here we go. I like how Curdled hears the word 4 and he just starts flashing lights. This is going to be a heater, absolutely. Nao's killing it. All season this season so far. Nao getting all the way onto the white line. Jesus, holy macaroni. Aslan doing well in the chase position now as they make their way up for the transition into outer zone 2. A bit of hair, I don't know, Nao didn't handbrake there, did he?
Yep.
He did?
Yep.
Both handbrake and foot brake? Could you check?
Check. Yep.
What, so he gets 2.5 deduction there, and then
Was
he's also got a 5-point deduction.
yeah, was level braking and braking this.
Yes, he's got 7.5 deductions off of his total score on that one. So NATO does drop outside zone. Are you sure he drops outside zone 1?
Yes.
You got a picture of that?
Mm-hmm.
Because my perspective, he's not dropping. He's got half a tyre in the green.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah, he's got like half a tyre in the green. That's not a drop. That's a half tyre.
No.
You send me the full image, please. Send me a full image. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think Aslan dropped in. Sorry, hang on. Sorry, we're just looking. Yeah, so Aslan drops a little bit in touch and go 2, and then NATO has that big error going into outer zone 2, which is notable against him. So it is currently advantage Aslan.
But he's very much 1 tire off.
Okay, well I haven't. On my end, he's only like just about a tyre off. So we might be seeing a bit of variance there, but I don't know. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go. Phoenix Aslan in the lead. NRC NATO in the chase. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Phoenix Aslan getting out of the gate cleanly. Getting up to speed very well. Here we go. Direct straight line approach from Aslan. Not getting outside zone 1 though. All of that speed, but no zone. Oh, big dive from NATO. Ends up crashing into the side of Aslan. That's going to be interesting. Interesting. Hang on a minute. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Aslan only getting about. No, he didn't really get the bumper into the zone either. Yeah, this is so far offline. He's had to slow up so much. Yeah. This is actually Aslan's fault. Holy shit. I thought this was NATO's fault initially, but it's not. Aslan's completely offline here. Yeah. Aslan's completely offline. Has to basically stop the car on the inside. NATO's on brakes behind him, like, the whole time. That's super unfortunate for Aslan there, to be honest. That's super unfortunate, just missing that. Yeah, I mean, NATO's on brakes for like 10 meters before he hits him. So Aslan must have been basically slowing. What's Aslan's speed there?
Well, yep.
Bro, he's on handbrake and foot brake in the chase to try and sit behind. That's insane. Hang on, right. We're gonna go in a bit of discussion. We'll be back. Alright, I think we have decisions on things, do we not? Bambi, do you want to explain some things?
Yeah, the problem is that Azam was in fault for the contact because was off throttle after the touch and go was a little offline, and this happened and the crash happened because was in fault of Aslam.
And the reason being for that is just offline and then off throttle, right?
Offline and off throttle.
Yeah, yeah. So just not committing to the throttle after the touch and go. I mean, to be honest with you, it was quite offline off of outside zone 1 anyway. And that basically zeroed the run out anyway, didn't it? So, have we got votes, right? We got votes. I think we got votes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to do a 3, a 2, a 1? Send it! And it will be NATO moving on to the Great 8 to go and battle Jordan. And we will be having RB26 versus Raptor. Oh, I'm excited for this one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so excited for this one. I'm so excited for this one. And RPM Chaz is already on track. Octa, can you get on track as well, please? You'll be going on the second battle on this. Thank you very much. Just wait for Octa to get on track. As soon as he's on track, let me know, yeah? Who leads this one first? It is RB26 that leads first. Nice, okay. So it's RB26 leading first for Raptor. I just double clicked that, hold on me. Stupid. I seem to have lost Raptor's card. Where is it? How is Raptor's card? There it is. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be your upcoming battle momentarily. We're just going to get everybody down to the starting line. And then you will have Chaz versus Octa afterwards. Raptor, another Team Excellence driver and another Eurofighter E92. By the way, guys, if you're new here and you've never stumbled across us before, make sure to give us a follow. We have a full Street Tour season currently on. All of the information is available on our Instagram at Apex Drift Association. The same tag, and we also have a Discord that if you want to join, you're more than welcome to join via the Instagram description links. Everybody is just going to be getting themselves to the starting line. We're going to be jumping on board with Raptor in the chase position first. He is going to amaze you guys, bro, because this guy is so smooth on controller, it's disgusting. Like, I'm absolutely jealous of this guy. Like, one of the filthiest guys on controller I've seen in a long time. Other than, like, Boosted, Aslan, Milo, like, this guy's up there with the same guys, and it's incredible to see. Absolutely incredible. He looks like he's on a damn wheel sometimes. It's really convincing. I'd love to know what he looks like on his own screen. Like on his own screen, that must be like no movement of his car at all. Like we see a little bit more because a bit of lag, but a little bit of lag twitches and stuff. But can we get these guys nice and pulled up to the line? We shall have momentarily, and we're going to be jumping on board with Raptor in the chase position here, and 4 lights will release them. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor taking the 3rd light jump on RB26. RB26 getting out of the gate now. Raptor sticking with him. Here we go. Raptor handbrakes in. Oh, RB26 takes 3 cones. That's a big deduction. That's a gnarly deduction. Yeah, all 3 of those cones. You don't get star points for hitting the cones, guys. You get deductions. RB26 also borderline 9. Was that 90 or was that over? I'm not sure. We'll have to look.
Well,
Sketchy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. Who leads you or Chaz? I'll find out for you in a minute. But RB26 taking a 30-point deduction straight away, and another 2.5 deduction for the half tire drop, or for the half tire more than half tire allowance. Misses the touch and go. That's another 5 points off, and then he is over 90 in the last corner, which does incomplete his lead. Anyway, So yeah, that's a bit of an unfortunate one. But we will be going again. Currently we have RB26 with the deficit against Raptor. RB26 pushing the car too hard and going a little bit too interesting on, I guess, the one who has less HP is first. No, it's based off of qualifying radar. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. RB26 in the chase. Team Excellence Raptor in the lead as they go out of first corner. Here we go. Raptor getting a good jump out of the gate. RB26 getting a little bit left behind. Raptor flicks it into the first corner. I can't even see. Does well on outside zone 1. Transitions over for the touch and goes a little bit late, but does well nonetheless. RB26 finally catches up as they go through touch and go 2. Transitioning over. I think that was a handbrake and foot brake, but it's only a deduction. I mean, to be fair, at this point, I mean, it's an absolute win for. Yeah, when is OHQ going to compete, Raiden? That's the real question, my friend. Come on. Do you want to... I'm just going to do replay and then we'll confirm result. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. Someone just said Suzuka.
Inwards.
Who's
inwards in Raptor.
After the transition, right? I thought I saw something too.
How much?
Look, he almost double initiated on transition.
Can you screenshot, please? Send it to me so I can see this.
Yep.
Makes it look so green. Shit, look at that. If it's over the 1, is it over the shift number?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, man!
Absolutely.
Come on! Jesus! Oh,
Zero in the runs.
days. We have to go chase for chase. We have to go chase for chase. Wait, do we go chase for chase? Or do we go empty?
No, it's a 1-2.
It's a
So
straight
we-
OMT. Both the
leads
lead
over,
0. If
basically.
both the
Yeah.
lead 0, it's an OMT, right? That's the rule
And
we've
it'd be
always
almost at the same spot anyways.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Guys,
Can I get screen?
you all know I
Have you
need
sent me
to
a
drive down
screenshot
to
of this?
Miami
Yep.
after this.
I
I need to
sent-
look at this. I need to look at this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's on initiation.
Oh, I didn't even thought it was on initiation. I thought
Oh
it was on
my
transition.
god. So Raptor inward steered more than the acceptable amount, and it is an incomplete in the lead. We have a deductionable amount which goes up until the shift number, and if you're past that, you 0, because you're not drifting, you're power sliding. That's not the.
Yeah.
You're not counter steering into the corner at all. That is in the rules as well. That's very clearly stated in the rule book. Oh man! Can we
3,
stop
2,
with
1.
the? Yeah, you can. I didn't even notice. Thanks for pointing it out. Jesus.
That's a good thing about Bambi being on front.
Yeah, Bambi's the one that pointed that out. So you can 3, 2, 1, send it.
I can't afford any more 1 more times, guys. Please.
Oh my days. And the reason being is because Raptor inward steered and RB26 zeroed in over angle. So it goes one more time. Inward steer equals 0. Over angling and going plus over 90 equals 0. There's like limits to this stuff, boys. Come on. You guys have been doing this. I mean, understandable with Raptor because he's new. But, I mean, RB should not be over angling. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the next battle. We have RPM Chaz versus Nemesis Octa. Octa is leading first. So we're going to be on board with Octa. I can't find his damn name. Where is it? There it is. Hang on. I can't find Chaz's board. There we go. Right, I don't know how laggy Chaz is going to be. This is the other thing. So this is your upcoming battle. So we have Octa versus RPM Chaz. We're going to be jumping on board with RPM Chaz. I'm just putting up display here. There we go. And as soon as we are ready, 4 lights will release them, and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, How many lights was that?
That was 4.
Was that 4? No, I'm on about 4. Up to the lead. I think Chaz just like completely forgot. Didn't move. Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, I think he slept.
Yeah. Mad. He missed the lights, yeah. Oh, Chaz with a bit of lag there. Definitely did hit him there. Oh, Chaz not having as good of a result as he did in qualifying. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, he should have just stayed on the line if he wanted to restart. That's the rule on that. Everybody knows that. If you want to restart, you stay on the line. Yeah. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Instant replay. Octa, RPM Chaz looking like he had a bit of an issue getting off the line. We have checked and it is 4 lights, so he missed the lights. He should have either stayed on the line for a rerun or, well, just not missed the lights. And the other issue is RPM Chaz here is so offline that he has basically, the only reason he's overtook him is because he's so offline, which is an equivalent to a 0. It's basically like being in the grass 4 tyres. That's how far inside he was. So a bit of an unfortunate one there for him, but wrong things 24/7 here. So we're going to be jumping on board with Octa in the chase position. All Octa needs to do is do a nice, smooth, clean chase run, and he will have the win. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights, and away we go. Now I do know that RPM Chaz is a little laggy, so I'd imagine that Octa will sit back a little bit, and as long as he doesn't 0, he'll be fine. Oh, RPM Chaz getting very healthy scary with the track. Don't fall too far back now. As they go into the last lap, that's a 0. That's a 0.
Yeah.
That's a 0.
Yes,
And he's spun. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I know he's giving him space because he's lagging. He could have been a bit closer though. But I mean, it didn't matter anyway. That's super unfortunate for Chaz, yeah.
But he showed up really good skills.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For your instant replay, we're just going to show this here. We do have a decider on the decision on this already. So yeah, don't worry, everything's all good. Sorry, Chaz, you killed it at this event. Absolutely, he did. He did really well in qualifying. Just needs to tighten it up in top 16 a bit. Plus, he wasn't lagging yesterday, and he's like, wait, was he laggy yesterday? He was a little laggy yesterday, wasn't he?
No, there was a lagging yesterday.
Oh, was there a little bit? I don't know. I think it's because there's less people on track. I don't know. But to confirm, in a 3, in a 2, in a 1, send it. And it will be Nemesis Octa progressing through to the Great 8. I'm going to give you your Great 8 update in a moment. We are nearly through with the predictions. So we have one more time between Addiction RB26 and Team Excellence Raptor. But we will also have Phoenix Boosted and Skid Squad Salty on track as well, please.
Hey, Casper?
Yeah.
That's a really good looking Supra you have down there on your screen. Why is he not on track? I haven't seen it run today.
Oh, do you want to see it? Oh, hang on, look, I'll show you quickly. Here, look, here, look, I'll start the race and I'll show you quickly. We'll do it. I'll show you my new livery. I'll show you my new livery. I'm joking. I should actually get off track. I can't get off track now, though. That was kind of a joke originally, but I didn't realise that it would actually put me in the race because I tried to red X and it wouldn't let me red X.
Remember, guys, the
Oops.
best thing to do after not qualifying.
I didn't qualify
going and make
yesterday.
a
I'm not
delivery.
actually on. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, look, here's the
Well,
new
at least
rap
somebody's
though.
gonna
Here's
see
the
it.
new rap though. It's pretty, right? Right, now I'm gonna get off track.
It heals the soul to do a delivery after a bad quality.
No, I know, right? Right, so ladies and gentlemen, we've got RB26 versus Raptor for the one more time. Both zeroing in their lead. So no score for either of them. The chase, and if anything, I mean, there's it's just a diabolical run from both of them in general, and we'd rather see it run again than whatever. You know, because the rules state that if both people incomplete their lead, it's just a straight one more time. And they both did incomplete their lead. RB26 is going to be leading first once more, and then we're going to be on board with Raptor in the chase position for the second time. Hopefully Raptor does an inward steer, and hopefully RB26 doesn't over-rotate. Let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 lights and away we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. RB26 flicking in to the first outside zone. Not all the way in, no, not even really in outside zone one. He kind of got just about the bumper in there. Raptor doing a good job here in the chase position as they make their way into, oh, that's very much a 0. That is very much a 0. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. Something that seems to be a problem for RB26 is over-angling. He did it in Interlagos, and he's doing it again here. This is not helping him a lot here. I don't know if he's got too much rotation in the car. I'm not sure. Haven't really spoke to him much, but this week. But yeah, just I think he got in the grass here. Yeah, he did. He got in the grass. Yeah. Touched the grass. That's how quick it goes on a wheel, by the way. Like, that is a prime example of how quick it goes when it goes. Like, when it goes on a wheel, it just goes. You don't get a choice in it.
Unforgiven.
On controller, you can save that sometimes, but like on a wheel, you're never saving that. If you've got rotation in the car and you touch the grass, you're dead every time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump on board with RB26 in the chase position now. All Raptor has to do is not 0 in the lead. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. RB26 is going to have to put on pressure onto Raptor, make him make a mistake, but I don't think it's going to happen. Raptor's been cool, calm, and collected as they send into the first corner. I don't want to talk about what just happened. I don't want to talk about what just happened. I need to look. Bambi, you're going to have to tell me on that one, mate, because I have no idea. RB26 is giving him a little love tap across the line. I have no idea what just happened. Here we go for your instant replay. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit shell-shocked by this absolutely redonkulous angle from Raptor. We're just getting confirmation that he wasn't past 90 from Bambi.
No.
No, he's not.
No, because
he's
from
under.
yeah.
He's just under. If he was 90, he would have guaranteed spun at that point. He had to fully. It's a deductible, absolutely, but it's not an incomplete for Raptor here.
Definitely props for saving it too.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, Jesus Christ. Bro, look at that. Bro, look at this. Right here, he is like facing the glass nearly. He's nearly facing the grass completely, which is nearly 90.
He must have done some jiu-jitsu with the controller to make that.
Bro, how do you do this on a controller? Like, huh?
He starts doing cheat codes and stuff.
Bro, can I also just clarify? Look how smooth he is. And he's on a controller.
These excellence guys.
Brother! Different, bro. Different. Weird. Different. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have votes. Okay. So, in a 3, in a 2, in a 1, send it! Well, the votes are loading. There we go.
I'm looking for him.
Can't find him, man. That's funny.
Right there. There you go.
And it will be Raptor going through with the win into the Great 8. Going against Nemesis Octa will be his rival. Now let me just show you what you're looking at for the bracket for Great 8. This is your bracket, ladies and gentlemen. For the Greater, you have Phoenix Boosted versus Salty, which is the battle that's happening now. Phoenix Boosted will be leading first. Then you've got Addiction M157 versus Rian Daly. Jordan versus NATO. Raptor versus Octa, because we could have a Jordan versus Raptor top 4. This could be interesting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me just show the cards real quick. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. I know everybody's waiting to go, but nobody's going anywhere until I tell the lights to go, and I haven't said to go yet, so they can wait. But we have Boosted versus Skid Squad Salty. Skid Squad Salty, one of the most decorated drivers, but is now currently on motion control. And Phoenix Boosted, one of the better controller drivers on the game in general. Unfortunate for Naisu to 0. If he didn't 0, to be honest, he could have won that. But yeah, unfortunately not. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Phoenix Boosted getting out of the gate well. Skid Squad Salty staying with him in the chase. That GR86 is rapid. Do not count it out. Here we go. As they go into the first outside zone. Boosted hits the cones. I have no words for what just happened. I have no words in my life for what just happened. I mean, Salty had nowhere to go. Boosted by the looks of it just stopped on the outside zone. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. By the way, guys, this is supposed to be the easy track. Why is everybody making it look so hard? I don't understand. This is the hardest track yet? No, it's not. No, it's not. Trial Mountain was worse than this. What happened here? Yeah, so, yeah, he touches the cone, just goes super wide, and he's still, like, at the contact, he's still on the grass, like, still on the green area. And yeah, there's contact, but to be fair, I mean, if Boosted was actually on the right bit of the line, you know, yeah, I mean, if he was on the right line, he would have actually had grip, so...
the green is...
The green is so slippery, you can't just sit on it.
So that,
like, you just
that
stop.
also causes Salty to basically...
stall and, like, not be able to move anywhere, yeah. So we've got Salty jumping in the lead now, Boosted into the chase. Can Salty line up, please? Boosted is going to have to put down an incredible lead line to make up that mistake. And Salty just needs to put down a good lead line, to be honest with you, as a bare minimum. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Skid Squad Salty in the lead. Phoenix Boosted in the chase. Here we go. All to ride for Boosted. Salty getting that GR86 up to speed as he flicks it into the first outside zone. Jesus Christ, Salty. But Boosted nearly did the same thing that he did in a little bit of a wobble from Salty. I saw that, don't worry. Boosted almost nearly did the exact same thing. Oh my lord. Holy moly. Oh, Boosted is just ramming him off the road. Well done. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, here we go for your instant replay. We're just checking on whether Salty inward steered in the lead. If he did, this will change the dynamic of this battle quite drastically, as everything afterwards won't count. But outside zone 1, good from M1, good from Salty. Boosted, had a little bit of a straight and a little bit of a wobble. Salty had a little bit of a wobble. They both had a bit of a wobble in this run, to be fair. And then going into the last corner. It's in the last corner. I think that's what people are saying is the last corner before the contact. It looks like Salty's will do go straight. Is it inward though? That's what I want to know. Is it past the gear? If it's past the gear, it's an incomplete. If it's not, Boosted loses because he pushed him off the road. That's what we're looking at here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we're looking at. It is very simple. It's if he is not past the gear down the bottom, you see, or you can't see the gear, But if I show you, hang on, if I get this up real quick, if I show you, hang on, you see the gear down the bottom? If he is past that gear, right, with the red dot, that means he's inward steered. If he is not past that red dot, then he's got a deduction, and boosted takes the 0 for contact.
Okay.
That's the ruling on it. But I'm waiting on a screenshot from Bambi.
Yeah, I send you now.
I have no idea how he drifts on motion, by the way. On motion, it stops in the middle. What do you mean it stops in the middle? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by stops in the middle. Yeah, that's like right on the edge of it, isn't it? Bambi, Shira, I'm going to leave this up to you to decide.
Yeah, that looks fine to me.
It's deduction or 0.
It's
You choose.
deduction for sure. What do you think, Bambi? I'm waiting for stuff. But
I think it's right on the number. I think it's right on the number.
Yes.
So I think it's a deduction.
Yeah, but
Sure, I think you're at deduction. Bambi, where are you at?
for me it's a 0.
You is a 0.
Okay.
So we should go to vote.
Alright,
then.
so
So we should just go to vote
Alright.
then, really. At this point, we should
yeah,
just vote.
I'm going,
Yeah,
I'm going for a vote.
I'm voting. Fuck it. You two
voting
vote.
as I
3,
saw it.
2, 1. Send it. I do have to vote.
Yes. Please.
And it's literally just... I mean, we're talking about like pixels in opinion. The rule was that if it's past the number, and unless I literally get a ruler out and count it, which I'm not going to do, right, because to be honest, that shouldn't have to be a thing. You know, it's literally, you're talking like pixel counting, it's just not worth pixel counting that. It's just not worth pixel counting.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah, so send me a video, I'm curious, because I'm curious about that, because I don't even know how, I'd like to see like your direct input. If his direct input is like worse than that, then I will straight up revoke my decision. If it's less than that, I will not, you know what I mean? But that, I want his input, because this might be a thing where like it's so quick because it's motion that like, I don't know, it just acts weird. I don't know how it reads, but we need to have a look at it, because I haven't seen motion's inputs. I get you, Kings, man. I get you, man. I don't even join pubs anymore either. I don't think I've been to a pub, mate, in a long, long time. Here, Kings, we should just get some really good doors at some point, and I think that'll probably
I was
help.
just typing that.
Yeah, let's just get some
Just a chill
doors
room.
at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, King.
Kings, tonight, after this is finished, after this is finished, we'll open up a chill Tandy's room, and you can come get some doors. Okay, right. Let me just confirm this. We also need. Oh, we've got M157 on the track already, haven't we? Oh no, we don't. Okay, so we need M157, Rianne Daly, Jordan, and NATO all on track, please.
What do you mean, Berkan? This is a chill competition. Aren't we chill here?
Yeah, we're chill here.
Yeah.
Salty, send me your run, please, at some point. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just so I can.
Even to me, send me. Please.
Yeah, please. Like, just send it.
So
to
I
us
can have an idea. Yeah.
I need to know, because it's motion. This is the first time we've had to deal with motion before. The thing is, if you must move your hands so fast. Like, it must be so easy to tip over a little bit one side. Like,
You know what I was
motion.
thinking
Imagine
that-
tipping it just a little bit too much one side, instant 0. How cruel would that be?
You know what I was thinking
You know what I mean?
earlier is that with how bad his T150 was already, it probably feels like he has the same.
Probably.
Same for
Probably.
Shilek.
Yes, I'm built different. But I'd
Built
like
different.
to. I'd like to. Dude, you should do a controller cam and send it to me, please. That'd be awesome.
You know what he does? He puts a level, one of those leveling, on his arms and he just looks at it to make sure it's on
Yeah.
par.
So we've got M157 in the lead of the next battle against Rian Daly. M157 looking to pull away in the championship now. He is definitely going to pull away now, to be fair. Rian Daly currently sitting about 7th in the championship, I believe, off the top of my head. Maybe 8th, I think. M157 chasing his first win. He says he used all my luck, used all of his luck already. Badass man's on the planet, always on my ass. That's funny. Once they'll see my hand put, everyone will feel dumb because I know everyone is doing it wrong. I've never tried to use motion in my life. So.
What you doing it one-handed?
Yeah, you doing it one-handed with 3 fingers? What you doing? That'd be impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Right, so M157's going to be pulling up to the line. He does, he says basically one-handed, yeah. That's insane. I need to see your inputs. Like, send me a video as soon as you can, that'd be great. I'd love to see it. Are we pulling forward to the line? Are they on the line? I can't see the line.
Yeah, it's perfect on the line.
Oh yeah, his bumper was covering the line, I couldn't see it. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Here we go. Rian Daly in the chase. M157 in the lead. Here we go. M157 doing well for out of zone 1. Rian Daly getting a bit aggressive now in the chase. M157 dropping a little bit on the curb as they make their way up the hill. Rian Daly doing well into the transition. A little bit of extra brake touching from M157. Didn't cause any crashes, but nonetheless, good run from both of them. That's nice to see, thank God. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. I'm just going to have a quick sip of water because my throat is drying up. Hang on. Oh, here we go. So, Rian Daly in the chase position. My headphones are glitching like crazy. It is my headphones. I have a cable or what? Or like something is glitching. It's driving me nuts. Like it constantly, like it's popping in and out audio. Driving me barney. Tell you what though, good run from both of them. A little bit of moment from M157, a little bit of a moment from Rian in the chase. Pretty 50-50 currently. No major advantage one way or the other currently. As we get them lined up once more. Whew. Okay. Right, M157 in the chase position we were on board with, as you will now see. There we go. And the 4 lights will release them. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I forgot to update something. Let's just take that off for a second. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. M157 struggling to get a little bit off the line here. E92 very quick off the line, as we all know. Good outside zone 1 from Rian. Good touch and go from Rian. Birkin having a bit of a mistake in the chase. Holy moly! What in the lid of Narnia?
Where did
Wow!
What the hell?
What?
The fuck? It just shows how gnarly
Here we go, ladies and
Birkin
gentlemen.
drives.
Yeah, I mean, this really goes to show how gnarly Birkin drives, to be honest. Got too pissed, bro. He said he got too pissed. I don't know what that means. I think he got mad because of this, where he dropped on the curb.
I think he has to pee. I think that's what he means.
Bro, if he did this transition every time, bro, look at this! Huh? That's disgusting. I mean, he didn't win, but it's still disgusting. Jesus. We've got votes, right?
Anything noted on the front, Bambi?
Nope, nothing.
Nope.
No.
Alrighty,
We're
yeah, I
perfect.
got
No,
my
no.
vote.
Yeah,
no,
you can start
yeah.
sending. And a 3, in a 2, in a 1, send it. And it is Rian Daly going through to the top 4.
With the shocker taking out the championship leader.
Yeah, that's good for Rian. That's what he wants. Oh, we got Rian and Salty in top 4. That's gonna
How
be
many wheel
interesting.
drivers do you have still in Jordan?
Jordan and NATO. That's it.
What the hell's
And
going
they're
on, guys?
battling. They're battling. All of the wheel guys are struggling this week. That's all it is. It's fine. At least it's not just me, right? So let me just confirm who leads and chases here. Jordan does lead first. It's a good thing these guys know, isn't it? These guys have paid attention to the brackages better than I am. So it will be Jordan versus NATO. Hang on a minute. Let me just. I believe there is a double honk rule that's been put in place. I'm just trying to find NATO's card. I can't seem to find it anywhere. What?
It's the one that says NATO.
I know. Oh, it's because it's under AD NATO. Stupid. Right, so this is your upcoming battle, ladies and gentlemen. You got Jordan EXE versus NRZ, Asphalt Dreamers NATO, Rock Hard Fan Club leader. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. 4 lights have flashed. Jordan gets out of the gate. Well done, Rian. Oh, Night Runner's in the chat. Come compete, Night Runner. Oh, no, the huge moment off the start.
What?
Hang on. I gotta find Jordan.
That looked like a technical.
What the hell just happened?
That seems like he popped out of here.
That looked like a gear pop, yeah. But he's not. He's on Racing Box. That doesn't make sense. Wheel was on the wrong setting.
Because there's.
Wheel was on the wrong setting.
No.
That's so unfortunate.
He should have stayed on the line. That would be the only way that would never been wrong.
Yeah, no, he did initiate. He did initiate. He fully initiated.
Oh, he initiated.
He fully initiated. Yeah, he fully initiated. Just snapped over. But we're going to get these guys lined back up one more time. Nao needs to do a hell of a lead run. Jordan needs to not zero the chase, and he's won it. It's literally that simple for him. As we go for the second run. I really don't like the fact my cable's being misbehaved. Might be like a bit of dust in the port or something, I don't know. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go, here we go. Jordan, EXE in the chase. NATO actually has his right wheel settings now, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's a much more normal. Oh, 1, 2. That would have been. That's cool. Yeah. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Instant replay brought to you by W Energy. The wheel is on another wrong setting this time.
Okay, nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's 2. That would have been 3 cones. That would have been 3 cones, no? Would that have been 3 cones normally? Didn't he hit a cone off? Yeah, that's 3 cones. Wait, is it? Yeah, no, this would have been 3 cones. This would have been straight 3 cones. So this is like completely off the road. And like you are so slow from this point. This is literally a repeat of
the same boosted.
Boosted and
He's over angled.
someone
Salty.
else. Salty.
Salty.
Same thing.
Right before
Yeah.
the station, he's
Yeah,
over
same thing.
angling. So.
Man,
That's unfortunate.
that's super unfortunate for NATO. We do have votes.
Where's this guy at now?
In a 3, in a 2, in a 1. Send it! And it will be Jordan moving forward. Definitely NATO and a Jordan, a show match. That'd be awesome. I'd love to host that. So Jordan does go through, and we go into the final battle of the Great Eight, which is going to be Raptor and Octa. So if all of the drivers can get off track, that would be fantastic. I don't know why my wheel went into a different profile setting. Yeah, that's just weird. So we got Raptor versus Octa now. Sorry, I just had to quickly unplug my headphones and put them back on and blow out the cables on them because I feel like I'm mishearing things. Or there's a connection issue with my headphones at the moment that's just driving me nuts. It's like dropping the volume and then bringing it back, dropping the volume, bringing it back constantly. It's driving me nuts.
You could take, go ahead and put the top 8 already. Or top 4, are we in top 4?
Yeah, I've already put top 4 in that little box. I'm just waiting to open it. I didn't even put it on top 8 because I'm a stupid guy and forgot.
No worries.
Because, you know, I'm not very clever.
Of course.
Of course. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've got coming up for you now. We've got Raptor versus Octa. It will be Raptor to lead first against Octa. Because Octa is the last battle of the day. Where is Raptor's card? Bro, I cannot find cards for the life of me. I need to make... I can't read it, bro. I'm like an old man, you know what I mean? You ever heard of like an old man that just can't read stuff? Bro, that's me, I'm telling you. Diabolical. Octa is saying Raptor is laggy. Well, you need to honk twice at the start if that's what you think. I'm just trying to find cards because I'm struggling here. He does honk twice. He has honked twice, so he's saying there's a little bit of lag, so he's got a half car allowance between Raptor and Octa as we get these guys lined up. Are these guys on the line? Yep, cool, nice. Fulsome stuff. Milk, can you come a little closer? Just a touch. There you go, thanks. 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see any lag either, don't worry. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. I forgot to put... There was a big gap there, sorry. I forgot to take it off the stream. Raptor very offline through the touch and go, misses the inside clip entirely. Ends up having to take a very straight approach up the hill. That's definitely backwards. That's definitely backwards. That's insane.
Yeah.
Right, here we go for your instant replay, ladies and gentlemen. You'll actually see all of the run-up now, not just part of it, or the initiation. We're just looking back at this, obviously. There is an over angle from Raptor in the lead, sending absolutely over 90. Initial gap from Raptor. Raptor holds outside zone 1 too long, ends up going really wide, misses the inside clip, ends up having to take a really straight approach up the hill, and then flicks it in, and this is definitely past 90. It's definitely past 90.
Since he had to take such a straight approach.
Yeah, and the second, yeah. Driver to driver lag, not always seen on stream. Yeah, it's tough. It's something you can't really fight with. So Octa with the current advantage. Octa, even though he straightened after he'd zeroed, straightened after the zero means it doesn't matter because the zero. That's not lock stop, Jordan. It's over lock stop. I can guarantee you. His front tires further away from the curb than his rear wheel. It's not lock stop. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Nemesis Octa in the lead now. Raptor in the chase. Octa doing a good solid job so far. Oh my god, I think Octa might just do it even if... Oh no.
No, don't.
In the same place, man, come on! I'm losing my lid. I'm losing my lid. I can't do it. I can't do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a vote. You want to put me in?
Yep.
In a 3, in a 2, in a 1. Send it!
I messed up. I knew.
Oh, they're just going to stay on
Imagine
track.
that says
They're
on
just staying on track. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I ain't even, we ain't going to worry about getting them off track. They're just going to run it back. I don't even care at this point. We can't really run a top 4 battle in between, so yeah, we'll just run it straight back. We're going to be having Raptor in the lead first, then Octa in the chase. Why have they switched positions? I don't know. But we're going to be jumping on board with Octa. Raptor needs to not send plus not more than 90 plus in angle in the last corner, and Octa needs to not go into the grass. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 4 lights and away we go. Here we go. Raptor getting out of the gate cleanly. Octa struggling to keep up with that E92 as he flicks it into the first inside, outside zone, transitioning over for still wide on that touch and go again. Octa should be closer though, and he does get into the pocket as they transition over. Much tidier from Raptor, much tidier. A bit of a straighten up from Octa and across the line. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, for instant replay, brought to you by W Energy. And we got Octa in the chase position behind Raptor. Raptor did a much better lead this time, didn't zero the lead. Did a much nicer transition into the last outside zone. Absolutely dusted him off the line. Jesus, the E92 is the fast off the line. That FD struggling a little bit to start with, but gets up to the door-to-door. Raptor sends it into the last outside zone. Does well, not completely on the zone, but does well nonetheless. Octa has a little bit of a straighten. There is a favourable one way at the moment. As we line them back up, we grab them and stack them. Here we go. As we line these guys up. Oh, can you pull forward? Why is nobody parking up at this line? There is a line there for forward people. Here we go. Right, 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Here we go. Octa getting out of the gate cleanly. Raptor in the chase position. Here we go. As he transitions behind Octa now, making his way into the inside clip. Octa rather inside, getting the power down well in that RX-7 FD. Handbrake and foot brake from Octa there. More foot brake. I don't know how Raptor sat behind him there, to be honest. That's fair play. GG's. Congratulations, Raptor. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, it's your instant replay, and then we have votes straight away after this, and we're going to be moving on to the final 4. Yeah, Raptors, I mean, you got to think, this guy's on controller, and like, yeah, you can see it from time to time, but when he's on angle, bro, you can't see it. Like, you can barely see he's on controller. I'd love to see his, like, personal perspective of his replay, because it'd be so sick to look at, I think. Sorry, I would just nerd out on his replays so much. Run is sent. Thank you, Salty. I appreciate that. And in a 3, in a 2, in a 1. Send it. And it is Raptor with the win, and he does go against his brother in the final four. So if we can get all of the drivers off track, please, that would be great, so we can move on to the final four. We are flying through this now at this point, to be fair, so it's alright, it's not bad. So we are moving on to the top four stage now. This is it, Skid Squad Salty versus Rian Daly, Jordan versus Raptor. Do you know what's funny? So far, only one of my predictions came true. No, wait, two of my predictions came true. Top four. I got half the top four correct out of predictions. I'll take that. Should be a good show with these two. Rian and Salty is going to be interesting as well, absolutely. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get the cards up on screen. So it will be Skid Squad Salty leading in Rian Daly. Now, these guys have battled before, and they did battle at round one in Red Bull Ring. And they haven't battled since. And it went in the favour of Salty after a bit of a recall. Rian Daly had made a bit of a mistake in his lead, and it wasn't spotted at the time of competition, but it was spotted afterwards and rectified. So, but congratulations to Octa to making it top 8 on his first competition. He did, in fact, you know, beat K2, and that's a great thing. Jordan, you should be going around the track reverse, not forward. Why is Rian drifting around the track? What is going on?
You haven't started it up.
Oh, have I not started the race?
No, this is practice.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that's jokes. You can clip that one for us, Sparky. I know you're sitting here quietly in chat. I know you can clip that one. That one's funny. Oh, that's dumb. That's so dumb. Oh, I don't know how I forgot about starting the race. My voice is dying, bro. Right, I'm going to quickly run and get some water while everybody gets to the line. I should not be that long, all right? Give me 20 seconds. Well, that was relatively good timing, wasn't it? Just got back, they're all just pulling up to the line. What more do you need? Fantastic. So we're going to be jumping on board with Rian Daly in the chase position as he pulls himself up to the line. And he will be chasing in Skid Squad Salty Salandal. I have no idea what that means, but sure. Salandal? Don't know. Rian Daly is probably just muting me, no doubt. And we have statistics up, cool, all right. And as soon as the safety car is ready, we will be 4 lights, and away we go for the first battle of the top 4 here. Skid Squad Salty versus Rian Daly. GR86 versus E92. Here we go, Skid Squad versus the guy sponsored by Nemesis. Here we go, flicking into the first corner. Rian Daly, massive send from Salty. He goes 4 tyres off the road. That was like a massive send from Rian too, but he did it just to avoid him. I mean, it doesn't matter after the first corner. Like, nothing actually matters now at this point. Like, the first corner is an instant 0 for Salty. That is just unexpected. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. This, by the way, has to be one of the most ridiculous rounds I've ever seen in my life. Like, just for the most wildest moments. I have no idea what happened here. Salty, yeah, just flicked in. Dude, he just spun it off the rip. He just spun it off the rip. That's insane. Oh, protective talks for Salty, it's daily? Okay. Oh, damn. Salty just completely off the line on the first corner. Basically going to be handing Rian the win if he can just do a clean lead line. Here we go, 4 lights and away we go. Wowzers indeed, Devil. Wowzers indeed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Salty is not moving, so don't go anywhere. Oh, he's moving now. He's moving now. Right, okay, we're restarting, rerunning. Pull up to the line, Rian. Pull up to the line. There you go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go for the second run of this battle of the top 4. Here we go. Salty taking the jump on Rian Daly. Knows the E92s are quick off the line. And even still with the jump, it's very obvious. Flicking into the first corner. Rian Daly's going to be playing it safe as the sun starts to set here at the Tsukuba circuit. Rian Daly making his way through. Not getting the inside clip. Not quite low angle as he flicks it. Oh my god, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, save it, save it, save it, save it. Oh my god, saved it! Rian saved it!
Jesus.
He's the first person to save it all weekend.
God damn.
Oh my god. What is this round? Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. Rian flirting with the limits of the track to the definition, putting a tyre in the grass and somehow keeping it on the road without any inward steer or anything like that. Just fair play. The only person to basically do it all weekend. The second someone's touched the grass there, they've died. But it is, we do have votes already. Due to certain circumstances, in a 4, in a 3, in a 2, in a 1, and send it. And it will be Rian Daly making his way to his first finals.
Final, wow.
Congratulations to Rian Daly. He's going to be quite happy about that as we've got the next battle coming up, which is going to be Jordan from Team Excellence versus Raptor from Team Excellence. Bear in mind there is a half car allowance between these two because there is a bit of screen shake from Jordan, a bit of car shake from Jordan.
Family affair.
This is a family affair to get into the finals.
Really?
Whoever loses this goes up against Salty for 3rd. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to make sure they're in the right order. Yep, we're on board with Raptor. Cool, and a 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Family affair in top 4. Here we go. 4 lights have been sent and they are off in the Excellence E92s. Here we go. Flicking into the first corner. Jordan doing a good job. Raptor sticking nice and close, not giving his brother a lot of room. A little bit of tyre drop there from Jordan in the lead, missing a little bit of the inside clip afterwards. Handbrake, big handbrake and foot brake there from Jordan in the lead there. And across the line. And the noise of them together, wow. Yeah. Lots of... Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. Brought to you by Tubby Energy. Now we've got Raptor in the chase, Jordan in the lead. Jordan, couple of brake taps in the lead in the first corner. I don't know if it really affected Raptor, but Jordan did miss quite a bit of the touch and go one, ended up going quite wide and dropping a tyre as well, from what I saw. Oh wait, no, he got the touch and go, but just dropped a whole tyre onto the curb. There's like a 2.5 deduction. Misses the inside clip. I'm not sure if that's a lag touch or not, but we'll probably complain to blame my brother to Daddy if he wins me. And good last corner from both of them. Raptor sitting half a car back. He's got that allowance. He's fully in the proximity points because he's got that half car allowance due to Jordan having a bit of a shake. And if I can see it, everybody else can see it worse. So half a car is plenty. Anyway, we're going to be jumping on board with Jordan in the chase as we go into the second run of this battle between the family affair. Literally, this is a family affair because they're literal brothers.
Yep.
Literal family affair. Jordan, why? Oh, right, there we go. Cool. All right, 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have it. This is for the final position here in... Oh, that didn't go. Oh. What? I think they're restarting. Milk, why are you so close? Go back a little bit. There you go. That's fine. Alright, here we go. 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. He must have rolled forward a little bit in the meantime. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Is it Raptor? Is it Jordan? As we go through the first outside zone. Oh, Raptor's getting a little bit of a touch off of Jordan there. Getting another touch off of Jordan. Jordan just straightened. That's super unfortunate for Jordan. Oof. Raptor just needs to close this run out. And he'll be going to the final. Oh! There's a half car rule for a reason, guys. Come on. Here we go for your instant replay. There was a half car allowance between cars because of the little bit of lag that Jordan was seeing. He should have been sticking within half a car. Touches Raptor on the transition here, ends up sending him wide, hits him again, and ends up going straight off of it, which did completely zero him in the chase. Violent domestic conflict, yeah. And I mean, the run actually finishes like right here, by the way, so like, he didn't actually boot him off the track entirely across the line, but like, it's not scored on that, but yeah, I mean, this is, we have votes already on this. Are you guys ready to vote?
Yep.
Alright, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1, send it! And it is Raptor from Team Excellence going to the final at the first event. And we've got Jordan versus Salty, which was my prediction for the final. My prediction for finals was Salty versus Jordan. So it's top 3 that's happening instead of finals. So we're going to have all of the trials on track at the same time. First battle is going to be Salty versus Jordan. And then the second battle is going to be Rian versus Raptor for the final. Now this is awesome sauce, ladies and gentlemen. This is just awesome. I'm loving this now. This is great. I mean, the half car rule is there for a reason. Please use it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Rian Daly versus Raptor. It's going to be Rian Daly in the lead first against Raptor, who's going to be... well, not Rian Daly, sorry. Jordan in the chase first. Salty in the lead first. Sorry, my bad, getting it backwards. So we've got Skid Squad Salty in the lead versus Jordan in the chase. This is motion versus will at this point. This is absolutely ballistic stuff that's happening here today. Absolutely badonkadonks. Oh man, my headphones are really hurting my ears. After this, I need to take my headphones off. Just so I can try these other headphones that potentially won't hurt my ears as much. Can you be in it? Flow, infamous Flow. All you got to do, dude, is join our Discord and register to become a driver by reading the regulations and signing up with a Google form. It's real simple. Free entry, nothing crazy. It's all good stuff. You're more than welcome to join. I've been saying it for ages, I want Infamous to come and compete because you guys are really good. But yes, I would love for Infamous to come and compete. Please do. So we've got Skid Squad Salty in the lead. Jordan's going to be lining up in the chase. We're going to be getting on board with Jordan in the chase position as dusk starts to fall, as the sunset has fell. These guys are just going to get themselves settled. Jordan, you are chasing first. Salty is leading first. You guys backwards. Right, now we figured that out. Jordan, can we line up in the chase position, please? How? Because he was top of the bracket, you're the bottom of the bracket, so that's how that works. He was on the top side of the bracket, you're on the bottom side of the bracket. That's how that lines up. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Now that confusion's out of the way. Here we go, Skid Squad Salty in the lead position. When's the next comp? In about 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to practice. It's Interlagos. In Ortopolis next week, next round. So round 6 is Ortopolis. Here we go. Jordan sending it in. Salty getting a little bit handsy with the curbs. Jordan not even using his half car allowance that he has. He's just going for it anyway. You've got to respect it. Salty just pure dragging the handbrake. No foot brake involved in that. That's what we like to see. Salty's one for reading the rulebook, trust me. He knows the rules. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for you in some replay. Jordan in the chase position, Salty in the lead. Salty made a couple of mistakes in the lead, specifically outside zone 1, touch and go 1, and inside clip. And I think Jordan got a little handsy at one point as well, but nothing too crazy by the looks of it. No, just a little bump. Didn't really affect him in any which way, shape, and form. Salty actually did get that inside clip too, so yeah. A little bit of a lag there. It's just unfortunate for Jordan to have lag. I tried to get him in first into the lobby so he doesn't lag, but he just 4 other people joined at the same time, and because they were all on PS5s, they joined first. So yeah, I fully tried to have Jordan with best connection possible, just so that he didn't lag. But it's just the killer of the train sometimes. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get lined up for a second time. But yeah, Infamous Flow, seriously, we'd love to have you, man. We'd love to have everyone from Infamous. Yeah, can Jordan pull forward, please? There's a line. Please pull up to it. There you go, there you go. So he's pulling up alongside. Thank you. There is a double honk for lag, which we already knew about. Here we go, 4 lights and away we go. Oh, Flow is RPM? I thought Flow was Infamous. It says Infamous. We want Infamous to come and compete so much. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Skid Squad Salty in the chase. Jordan from Team Excellence in the lead. He didn't actually hit that cone, but he did on my screen. That was weird. Salty looking like he's struggling to keep up with that E92. Jordan just running away with it, to be honest. Just pinning the rear tyre on the white line. The hell? That's uncharacteristic of Salty. That GR86 is generally really quick. Alright, here is your instant replay, ladies and gentlemen. Bambi is just having a look at something. We're going to then discuss it, depending on... We'll have a look.
Full throttle from the touch and go in cyclic, but for the first half of the...
Yeah, I mean, the first half of the run, you're not on full throttle anyway. So, if it's full throttle from inside clip all the way up the hill, it doesn't matter.
No, I was full.
Yeah, cool. That's fine.
No.
Thing is very grippy though. There is a severe lack of tyre smoke coming out of that E92 though, I will say that. That thing is just gripped up to the wazoo. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, did you have your votes? Do you have votes? Shiro? Salty? Salty?
Yeah.
Bambi? Bambi?
Yep.
Jesus. You have votes?
Yep.
Okay. In a 3, in a 2, in a 1, send it! Yeah, E92 does have too much grip on this game. That's why there's a gentleman's rule on that car. To make it slower. And it will be Jordan going through. Unluckily for Salty, the E92 is just too grippy. I think it is a rocket ship. Do you know the thing is, truth be told, my Mark 4 has no problem keeping up with it. You know? Mark 4's faster, to be fair, gentlemen. Alright, anyway, ladies and gentlemen. It all comes down to this. We are going to the finals. I just dropped my controller. We have, let me show you this on stream here real quick. We have Rianne Daly in the lead against Raptor from Team Excellence. Rianne could win his first round, or Raptor could win his debut round.
Well,
Big stakes, just saying. This is the rookie versus like the seasoned ADA vet that just has never won anything, unluckily. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4 lights and away we go. This is what it all comes down to. E92 versus E92. This is Eurofighter City. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor in the chase position. Rianne in the lead. Rianne flicks it into outside zone 1. Not getting all the way out deep into the zone. Raptor not really too close though, as they go through the inside clip now. Powering up those E92 straight 6s. Here we go, flicking over for the last outside zone. Bit of handbrake there from Rianne. Nothing too wrong with that. Bit of a grass touch though, which we will notable. And Raptor just absolutely banging on the door of that rear quarter panel. Ladies and gentlemen, what a run. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay of this phenomenal starting battle between Raptor and Rianne. Here we go. So Rianne getting a little bit of a pull away from Raptor to start with, and not getting all the way into the zone, only scoring about half the points, or like a fifth of the, well, about a third of the points. Raptor doing a good job in the chase position, staying nice and close but not committing too much to the inside. Ends up when he does, he gets himself settled back on the outside line, which is what we want to be seeing in the chase position. You're mimicking the line, you're mimicking the proximity. It's just, oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. As we go for the second run, people are getting lined up for the second run. It is night time here at Tsukuba. This could potentially be for the final time in... by the way, can I just say we've done 2.5 hours with God knows how many OMTs? I love Tsukuba, bro. It's so fast. When it goes quick. Oh, there's a bit of a double honk. A bit of lag double honk. There's been a half core call. Interesting. Okay. 4 lights will release them. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rianne Daly. Raptor from Team Excellence in the lead position. Rianne letting him get in front. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go for potentially the final time. Raptor flicks it into the first outside zone. Gets into the outside zone 1. That's going to be big as the transition's over. Goes a little bit wash wide. It's not going to be as detrimental as outside zone 1. Rianne now needs to dial it in the chase position. Raptor needs to get aggressive onto the outside zone, and he does. Rianne all the way on the inside of his car, just stuck to the front bumper, but not to the door. Phenomenal. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For the instant replay, I will in fact say we do in fact have a decision. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So Rianne Daly flicking in with Raptor in the lead. Raptor doing well in outside zone 1. Transition over for the touch and go. Goes a little bit wide off the inside clip. Rianne not diving in as much as he probably should have been. Changing over into outer zone 2 now. Raptor doing a great job in outer zone 2. Rianne very inside though, and this is the biggest difference between the 2 runs. And we do have a confirmed vote, ladies and gentlemen. If we can have Rianne and Raptor pull to the start line, please, and we will call vote at the start line when we're looking both at you. If you could both pull to the start line of the track, the actual start line of the track, yeah? Pull to the start line of the track for me. And just face each other. on the start line or something, or just stand next to each other on the start line. I just want to get a camera. While these guys get themselves parked up. Jordan, can you please leave them be for a minute, pal? Thank you. I know he heard me through the internet on that one. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Oh, wait. Okay. Are they parked up opposite each other? They are. Cool. This camera angle's fucking fantastic. Why is this camera so diabolical? Will it be Rhiann Daly? Will it be Raptor from Team Excellence? In a 3. In a 2. In a 1. Send it! And to confirm, your winner and debut time turning up, debut win is Raptor from Team Excellence. Congratulations. Just very simply due to staying outside in outside zone 2 in the chase, and also getting more of outside zone 1, which is a more valuable zone than the inside clip. And a little bit better proximity from Raptor as well. All in all, fantastic stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor, Rhiann, and Jordan, please stay around. I'm going to grab Raptor in for the party. I want to talk to him real quick. Don't worry, Jordan, you don't have to restart. I only need you for a picture, so don't worry. Don't go anywhere. Let me just get Raptor into the party. Congratulations, Raptor. Yeah, that's fine, pal. You can go, that's fine.
I dig this little dance they're doing.
Oh, they are. They're drift nutting, bro. They're doing drift nuts. And it's being lit up by the safety car. Fantastic. So we're just going to get Raptor into the party. We'll get a conversation from him. After winning his debut event. Raptor, my friend.
Hello.
Congratulations, my boy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
But debut event, winning the whole thing. Congratulations. A little bit of a rough quali yesterday, but you nailed it nonetheless.
We didn't do great yesterday, but we performed today. Everyone did great. I had great time running with everybody.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
You smashed it out of the park, pal. You smashed it out of the park. Your chase was exactly what I was asking from people in terms of, you know, sitting further back in line.
I know that's what you wanted. I tried to grab as much brake to get back into the zone as possible.
You did a good job. You did a good job. No, you did a fantastic job. Serious congratulations. You earned it really well. It was a bit of an interesting round, really, wasn't it? There was a little bit of everything. Craziness going on, to be honest.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it from us. The next time you hear of me, if you're a driver, we'll be at the driver briefing for round 6, which is going to be at Autopolis. If you are new here, make sure you give us a follow on the Twitch, and then also follow us on Instagram at Apex Drift Association. And don't forget to check out w.gg. Use Apex Drift at checkout to get yourself some fantastic, flavorful energy drinks at a lovely cheap cost. And don't forget to check out Track Racer's equipment. You can get yourself 10% off at Track Racer with Apex Drift at checkout. Last thing, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of the drivers that came out. And to my fantastic judges. Shiro's already unfortunately had to go. He's had to rush out of here like nobody's business. He's been a legend by coming in this weekend and supporting us with judging. And Curdled Milk for being a fantastic safety car. You can say hello if you want.
Thank you, thank you.
There you go. I never introduced him when we started because he wasn't here. And then we've got Dory Bambi, who is our main #1 judge. He's the one that catches everybody out. He's the one everybody doesn't hate.
Probably.
The one that I get the hate for normally. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dory Bambi. He's a legend. He's the myth. He's a legend. And I've got a bit of surprise information for you all. He is guest appearancing round 7 and round 8. Confirmed today.
It's come back.
Dory Bambi is going to wild card
the last two rounds.
7 and round
7
8.
and 8. Yeah.
as a bit of fun. As a bit of fun. Of course, he will still judge primarily, and he's not taking it super seriously. But
No,
he wants to do relatively
just for fun.
well. He
Yeah,
wants to do it
yeah.
relatively well, of
I
course,
won.
as everybody does. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it from us. I've been your host, 26B. Everyone else has been fantastic. It's been an absolute night of madness. If you are looking to join the competition, make sure you join the Discord and go to server navigation after you're verified, and then you'll be able to find the driver application button, and you'll be sent all the relevant information that you need. Have a fantastic night, ladies and gentlemen. That's been it from us with the Apex Street Tour Round 5, hosted by the Apex Drift Association here on Twitch. This will be uploaded to YouTube later on in the week. And look out for show matches, because we've got some more coming out over the next couple of days. We've got 2 tomorrow. So have a fantastic rest of your weekend, guys. We'll see you all soon.